Good morning, class 6. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing great, fine, and taking care of yourselves. So, it's the best thing to do and to be safe and sound and be fit and fine. So, today we are on that chapter of district administration, chapter 2 of SSC. That's on page 220. If we go to 220, district administration. What is the function of the district administration? We'll read that. So, and after that, I'll give you the question answers. It will be put up. You can solve it. So, basic explanation is district administration in India is divided into 29 states and 7 union territories. Including the National Capital Territory of Delhi, they are further divided into smaller units known as districts, tehsils, and parganas. Structure of district administration. The official who is in charge of a district is called the district collector, deputy commissioner, or district magistrate, the DM. She or he is a member of the Indian Administrative Services IAS. Hundreds of officials work under him or her. A district is also a unit of administration for various other departments such as police, cooperative societies, agriculture, and education. Some other important officials of the district are the deputy collector, tehsildar, planning officer, superintendent of police, chief medical officer, district and session judges, and additional judges. Function of the district administration. What does the district administration do? The main function includes maintaining law and order, maintenance of land records and collection of revenue, providing civic amenities, supervising activities of the panchayats, providing relief work. As we read earlier, there is no fixed size or population for a district today. Today our country has over 600 districts. There are 29 states, 7 union territories including the National Capital Territory of Delhi. These are further divided into smaller units known as districts, tehsils, or parganas. The states are divided. Maintaining law and order. Law and order in the district is the most important responsibility of the district collector. She or he can pass orders to check lawlessness and rioting. She or he is assisted in the task by the SP, the Superintendent of Police. Superintendent of Police. Officers and their working. The Superintendent of Police, who is the highest ranking police officer in the district, works under the supervision of the district collector. Her or his main aim is to ensure peace in the district. All other police officers such as the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Superintendent of Police, Inspectors, Sub-Inspectors work under him and maintain law and order. A district is divided into 5 or 6 subdivisions, each under the charge of a Deputy Superintendent of Police. Subdivisions are further divided into police circles. There are about 10 police stations or thanas in a circle. An inspector in charge of a circle, sub-inspector, assistant sub-inspectors, head constables and constables work in each police station. In village level, chowkidars are appointed. So what happened? In a district, 4 or 5 subdivisions are there, each in charge of a deputy SP. Subdivisions are further divided into police circles, CIs, they are called CIs. There are 10 police stations or thanas in a circle. An inspector is in charge of a circle, sub-inspectors, assistant sub-inspectors, head constables and constables work in the police station. There is a jail in each district. The jailer is the official in charge. Men and women are kept in separate prisons. Prisoners are taught to skills such as carpentry, carpet weaving, so that after serving their sentence they can use these skills to earn an honest living. The police is meant to protect us and secure our rights as citizens. We must also help them in their work. We can do this by informing the police about lawbreakers and by not assisting or encouraging illegal activities. Land records and collection of revenues. Land records are important for determining the rightful owner of the land. These records are also required to enable farmers to secure loans from banks. The collection of revenue is important as the government needs money to run its various bodies. Officers and their working. The subdivisional officer, tehsildar, naib tehsildar or deputy tehsildar, Kanungo and Lekhpal Patwari are the official in charge of matters concerning collection of revenue. The subdivisional officer is in charge of revenue collection at the subdivision level. He is the link between the district collector and the Tehsildar. The Tehsildar is the main official in the district responsible for actual revenue collection. For maintaining land records, there is a superintendent land records, a deputy superintendent land records at the district level. The Kanungo and the Lekpal or Patwari take care of land records at the village level. Civic amenities and development. The district administration provides civic amenities such as healthcare, education and maintenance of government buildings and roads. It also reviews the overall deployment of the district. Officers and their working. The Chief District Medical Officer CDMO is in charge of the health services in the district. She or he supervises the working of hospitals and dispensaries in the district, the government ones. The District Inspector of Schools or District Education Officer is responsible to see that proper functioning of schools in the district. She or he inspects schools and supervises the work of the Department of Education. The Public Works Department is in charge of constructing and maintaining government buildings. PWD. The Executive Engineer is the head of this department, supervising the functioning of the Panchayati Raj system. Now, who takes care of that? The District Collector is also responsible for supervising the functioning of the Panchayati Raj system under the local bodies. She or he makes the arrangements for elections to these bodies conducted by the State Election Commission and reports to the state government if they are not functioning properly. The District Collector also has the power to dissolve them at the instructions of the state government. Providing relief work. Emergency situations such as famine, floods, fire, epidemics and earthquakes sometimes arise in a district. The district administration provides relief to the affected citizens during such times. As citizens, it is our duty to cooperate with the district administration and assist them when such situation arrives. When floods happen or anything happens, earthquake happens, then the government comes forward, the district people come forward and they help for relief and fire, epidemics and everything. What is the judicial administration in the judge, the law? Each district has a judicial setup for administration for justice. Disputes can be between citizens or between government and the citizens. Those involved in criminal activities also need to be punished. Disputes are settled in courts. There are civil courts and criminal courts. Civil courts deal with only cases with civil cases and criminal courts deal with criminal cases. Cases concerning property and financial disputes are decided by civil courts. Cases of theft, assault, murder and other criminal acts are heard in criminal courts. Officers and their working. The district judge and the additional district judge are in charge of the highest for civil cases in the district judge. The court of the sessions judge is the highest court in the district for criminal cases. Serious criminal cases such as murder and dacoity are tried in the court of the session judge or the additional session judge. Lower courts to the session judge are headed by the assistant session judge, chief judicial magistrate and the chief metropolitan magistrate and magistrate of first class, magistrate of second class and special judicial magistrate and executive magistrate. The session judge can award a death sentence. The chief judicial magistrate can award a sentence up to 7 years of imprisonment. A magistrate of first class can award a maximum up to 3 years of imprisonment or a fine or both. A magistrate of second class can award a maximum up to 2 years of imprisonment or a fine or both. The amount of fine depends upon the nature of crime as well as the powers of the judge. If someone is not satisfied with the judgment of a lower court, he or she can appeal against the decision to the higher courts. The High Court is the highest judicial authority in the states. The district court functions under the High Court. Clear? The Hindu Succession Act of Landmark came into force. You have to read this and come to know about it. Do the word meanings and I will post the question answers, but before that you have to do it yourself also as well. So you will see it, it will be there for your homework, it will be put up for you. Okay, class 6, please do check it and do it in your copies, respective copies, because I am telling you the time is coming where you have to come and submit copy. I am telling you it's going to come. So till then just take care and I will get back in the next video. Okay.